Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Netherlands
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Watch him, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Son Heung-min with the short one. And that was nowhere near his best. He goes for a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Raul. And it's Doué. And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper shapes to shoot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball, and he's in here. That's an excellent interception. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Little pass back. Probing pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Son Heung-min, he's through, now is he in? Good ball, good take. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Shevchenko. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Doué. Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Costa Curta puts his foot on the gas. Doué, and that could set him on his way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Shevchenko. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he skips past his man. Hullet. This might spell danger. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And It's lofted through here. Offside again. Cruyff. No way through there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Diaby. Raul. Now it's Diaby. Zanetti.
That's good play from him.
Diaby. Now it's Doué. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
The Netherlands truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
So much time and space here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele could try cutting inside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bayer Leverkusen have got it back and they'll have another go. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Son Heung-min. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh no, what has happened here? In by Messi.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, what a chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
In wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for Netherlands, number 14.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
The Netherlands do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Pull it. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Nicely worked. Triol. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Doué. Now it's Dembele. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. The Netherlands still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Now it's Shevchenko. He's looking wide. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. They've played it short. No outsmarting him this time. That is ended up in no man's land. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. It's Son Heung-min! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's clever. That is expertly dealt with. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bayer Leverkusen ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Could be danger here. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Just about up to 75 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Pretty robust defending.
Spread it left. Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Raul. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that's going to be a booking. Pirlo pokes it out wide. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Pirlo. Swings it across. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. And the keeper takes decisive action. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Son Heung-min.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that's well seen too. Courtois sends that a long way. Raul. Dembele. Brilliantly cut out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The most accurate pass. And the ball's gone astray. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello attendees, this
So Jim,
is
how do you
a
reflect on what
children's
we've seen?
announcement.
That's
With
a
the
fairly
father of a boy in
demoralising
a yellow
loss. They
t-shirt
hardly
kindly
threatened,
make his
and
way
this
to the
was about
information
as
centre.
insipid as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Look at the space here. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pass has gone astray. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. And he's been shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Rodri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's well positioned here. In it comes. Tries to get it clear. Played back in. He's got full. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And he thumps it clear.
Galatasaray really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are...
It's a mighty effort! Oh, off the bar! And he's quick to get it clear again. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? And he's away. Takes a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Galatasaray are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Plays it. Oh, smashing header! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's the throw. Guti. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Davids. Now Eder Militao. And here's Hullet. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's charged, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The Netherlands are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Roberto Carlos. Thuram has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. Davids looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in.
Added time.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. That'll be a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Cruyff. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for
Hello,
those
attendees.
2 goals.
This is
They'll
a
have to take some risks now
children's
to try and get
announcement.
back in this
With the
game.
father of a boy
And
in the
it's easier
green
said than done, as we know.
kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution for Netherlands, number 26, Davids. Coming on the field is number 7, Johan
That
Cruyff.
gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back. But
Chance for a shot! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And they're back on the ball again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now that looks a decent ball. The Netherlands come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cruyff,
Oh, great feat, that.
he's picked his way through. Vieira is there to clear. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver. No, that's been intercepted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know,
And Cruyff! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer
And that is about as cool as they come.
After 66
He picked his spot
minutes is
expertly.
just
number
way
21.
too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitutions taking place.
And yes, it's him again. Galatasaray take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ibrahimovic! And he's hit it long. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Knocks it into space. Pull it. The Netherlands do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. has found the way through. Climbs up big. No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Galatasaray making another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Cruyff. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yaya Toure. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Park Ji-sung. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's run loose here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, they've got it again. Short changes in with that
There will
pass.
be 3 minutes added time.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great vision. He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's been taken short. Cannavaro. Opts for safety. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the